Alright guys, doing a fuel pump relay. I got all the wires connected. I want to fit it in a way that I can bolt the relay in the inside, and then I can just remove these bolts. So I'm just gonna trim the top of the cover to get it fit down. So I'm doing a little layout here. It looks kind of perfect. And then either I might run the relay on top. I don't know which one is safer, in case anything happen. I mean, the fuel tank is metal, so the fuse, I got a fuse here for power, a 10 fuse. That's on the key, which I probably don't need one because the car has its own fuse, but you know, extra safety. So I got the ground wire from the fuel pump here made. So I think when I put it on, I'm gonna cut this grommet, split it in half, and then, or I need to run 2 wires out, which I already put the wire for the fuel pump. I already connected it, so I can't disconnect it. The only way I can disconnect it, take out the tape and de-pin it, so I can get it through here without cutting the grommet. But I might do that to get this wire through and the 2 grounds. So I'm gonna use this copper thing here for the grounds. Not sure if I should put it right there, or this is the big bolt here, and I got this. Should be fine for two wires, a relay and the fuel pump. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out and see how it fits, and maybe paint it black, not sure, but I may untape that because it's easier. And then I had the relay here originally, but to me that don't look safe. The wire can rub there. So what I'm gonna do is run the grounds there, maybe see how it works, and then if it's not running, if it's the wire's getting hotter, I'm gonna just do a better ground. So I run the power wire straight through the middle up. It's gonna go outside the car to the battery. But yeah, everything is coming along good so far. So I'm gonna get this cut and get it fitted and see how it looks, and then I'm gonna record it and show you guys. Alright guys, this is basically what I came out with. To me it looks perfect. I'm gonna get some hose and you know, put it on the edge so look, it lines up. See those dots there, the hole, and then this here. So basically that's how it sits so far. And then on top of this, I'm gonna put that heat shield protective adhesive sticky thing on it, so it'll help a lot. I'm gonna put some on the inside and the outside so it don't stick in this, so that way when I take it off you don't have to worry about that. So I'll de-pin the ground wire, run this one through the grommet so everything looks factory and professional. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up and wipe it down with alcohol and get it dealt with. So alright guys, I got the cover finished, wires ran through the ground, and I don't know if it's safe. It looks safe to me. It's just relay. It's gonna be under here, so everything goes under here and it just bolts on like that. So everything is tucked in. I drilled the screw from the inside out. I can put another bolt, but to me it's looking good so far. But let me know in the comments if this is safe. Just a fuel pump relay. So these hoses just go over. They're not tight, so you gotta blow them out before I run any fuel. But yeah, if anything, I can change it around. Don't really matter. I mean, it does matter. Safety of the car. And then I may take out this fuse here and just run it straight to the here, because the car has its own factory fuel fuse, so it should be fine. Alright guys, basically I got the cover done. I think I'm gonna leave the relay underneath, because if I put it on top, if someone sits, it might break or make disconnection in any of the wires. So what I did for the edge, I took a hose I had that I used for I use it for something in the front of the car. So I had extra, so I cut it in half and make sure it's tight going around the edge before I cut it. So now when you push it in, it sits snug. So it's looking pretty good. Relays in there. I cut out the fuse. I just left it like that. Not sure which wire is which. When I get the car ECU in and stuff and turn the key, I'll see if the fuel pump primes. But this how it's looking so far. Looks pretty dope. Looks like that. So now I just gotta do the ground wires. I'm gonna find a way to get it bolted here. I got one of these. Let me go get it. I got one of these here. You know, these things. Probably just clean up. I got this size. This is the same little one I was gonna use, but that can't fit in that bolt, obviously. I got this one, but it can fit still, but I'll have to manage and maybe use this one. Not sure. Put the two wires, strip the wires long, fold it, and then put it in there. But I'm gonna clean this out before I put it on, well, at least one side. So keep you guys posted. Hopefully it works. It's aluminum. I would recommend probably a copper one, but I don't have that. So the good thing, if it don't work good, I can change it out to a copper one and go lows. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up. Now let's step closer. Remember this plug I was saying you guys about. This car was basically what do you call it, like an auto. So this plug goes to the shifter, and I just looked up the wiring for it. Basically, if you want the car to start, the car has to be in park. So you need the green and white wire and the black thin wire, not the light green. There's a light green in here, green and white, light green and white. Oh, look at here. You need the dark green and white and the black. So you want to turn the key. Park has to be on for it to start. Well, it can start, but it can start, but the key wouldn't come out. So basically, this is to get the key out and start. Because I think it has to be in park in order to start also, because this car has an auto dash harness. So even if the car's if the P is not on, the car's not gonna start. It can swing, but it won't start because it's being I guess it controls the ECU or whatever. But this is a K-swap, so you need this 2 wires twisted. So see, I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in down here, and then you guys are gonna see that it's gonna come on. Well, before I do that, look, key wouldn't come out. So this helps to get the key out. So basically you plug it in down here. If I can get it one-handed. Let's see. Probably got it the wrong way. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, I had it the wrong way. This way. See? Now I'm gonna plug it in and then voila. See, now I can get my key out. Key's out. Starter relay click. But I guess that stuff is for the DC setup. So I'm gonna have a manual ECU. So yeah, slow progress. So I'm gonna test the gauges. I'm gonna do a video quick of making sure the power comes on. I'm gonna just use a jumper to that right there. That relay egg was talking about working nice. You want to turn the key on. All the gauges come on. That lights up too. It's pretty cool. I just got to jump there to this wire. So I might use this wire as a remote wire since it comes on. Well, I need one that turns on. I think it's better to turn out on the the second click than the first, because the first is usually, I think, for the radio, because then if you have it gauged on, then the battery's gonna die. So I think it's better in the second click. So key comes out, one click, second click. So gauge is looking good. Can peel off this now. Looks way better. The AEM gauge, I ain't bought new. I bought that off someone on Facebook like a while back. It works. Just this little, I guess this little LED right here die. Well, as long as you can see these two numbers, first number is fine. You know, when it starts up, you can see one LED, this little one bottom right corner. Yeah, that's not bad, but yeah, everything's looking good. I love the progress. Soon to start up, after I get the injectors, I gotta get the exhaust welded up and turbo piping, and then this car can be running soon. So keep you guys tuned in. Alright guys, basically, if you have a throttle body that doesn't have the option for matte sensor, what I'm doing here is drilling a hole, and then I'm gonna tap a hole. I have to order tap, so right here. So basically going like this, and then get a small hole. Make sure it's straight. And then go slow. See, that's a perfect hole, straight down. Just take your time. I just gotta open up a little bit more for the fit. I just started with a smaller bit, so let me get a bigger bit. Just gotta open a little bit more. I got one of these. See, it fits, but I can't. The bit can't go any more down. Okay, it fits snug. Even got a little space. So when I tighten it down, squeeze, I can go a little bit more just to get it flush. Perfect. So when I tighten it down, it squeezes more. There. Alright guys, map sensor is on. Looks factory. How I did it, perfect. Close to that slot right there. Everything looks good. Got the bolt threaded, plugged in perfect right there. I offed it a little so it don't interfere with this bolt here. So get an air from the intake, so perfect. I put a little heat shield on the TPS. That way I don't have any issues. Cause when you have TPS issues, you know, car not gonna run or even budge. So yeah, I don't think I'll be running IAC. I'll just tie it up under here or something. Tie it, strap out everything in between here. Next one, when I finish the boost pipes, the next thing I'll be installing is the intake air temperature sensor. I got that here. I got the adapter with the sensor already. Right here. See, I got it already. This part got a weld on. And then take out all of this, and then after I weld it, get it weld, put it back in. That's the intake temperature sensor. So yeah, car's coming along slowly. Also I repainted this battery tray, and for extra safety and heat, I put a piece of heat shield underneath this. So, cause with this plastic alone, it rubs and the rubs with paint away and it starts to rust. So I clean it up, got it painted. So I just put that there for now, let it dry or whatever. I'm gonna take it back off so I can put on the boot in there for the harness, and then I can put the battery tray back in. Then I'm gonna get a slim battery, get that installed, and get power and stuff running through the car, and see if it can swing just to build up oil pressure. And then lastly will be injectors. I'll be checking, gotta blow all the fuel lines, make sure I got nothing in it, and install the what do you call it, the fuel filter. So not sure I'm gonna put it yet, but it might go somewhere back here in the firewall. Run the fuel line to the top here to the fuel filter, and then get a loop line go back, or it can run here, not sure yet. So this loop kind of look like that. If I run it, it will look kind of funny if I run it back that way, but I think I can run it that way, run it here, and block off. I think I gotta block off one side. Yeah, block off the left side. Run this side to the filter. Come back to the fuel rail. Not sure yet. I'll see which is best. But yeah, decided to go with this fan, eBay fan. So to me it sounds powerful. If I have any issues, I'll find a different one or put a second one in the back. Got tons of space back there. 2 fans wouldn't be bad. Extra cooling. So yeah, keep you guys tuned. So put on hood risers to help with the airflow. Still gotta cut the hood because you know it's a K series. The engine hits the top of the hood a little bit, so one side part closes, the other stays up. So